Welcome to Lyca YouTube channel, and I'm Bali Brahmbhatt. But you don't want to know me as much as you want to know the person who's sitting right next to me, and that's double A. And the surname I was told has got a double G as well. So it's it's Anu Aggarwal. Without wasting any more time, Anuji, welcome into Lyca YouTube channel.
Thank you so much. I'm so absolutely thrilled to be here, and I'm talking to everybody
Yeah.
who is watching Go Lyca.
सो वंडरफुल। मैंने इनको जब कहा तो हंस पड़ी जब मैंने कहा आपको कौन से नाम से मैं पुकारूं। मैं आपको गंगा कहूं गजब तमाशा में से, या प्रिंसेस विशाला कहूं ज्यूल थीफ से, या चंद्रलेखा कहूं तिरुड़ा तिरुड़ा, एंड फेनी फर्नांडिस इन King Uncle, and Kiran in Khalnaika. Yeah, that was some role, but then she was Anu Verghese in Aashiqui.
Right, but what you are missing
Yeah.
is the fact कि सबसे पहली मेरी जो ad थी ना, वो गोदरेज का सोप था.
Oh, tell us more.
And the name of that girl, so this is like a quote of a girl who is an air hostess. तो वो कहती है, wherever I fly in the world, I carry my marvel with me. So Marvel is the name of the soap, right?
Okay.
And the girl's name was Anu.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so it was, I think it was Anu, the surname was something Verghese. No, it was not Verghese, it was
Yeah.
Aashiqui.
Ah,
पर उसका सरनेम कुछ और था, बट इट
अच्छा.
वाज अनु.
And you were
तो
also the
मैं हमेशा मुझे अनु ही बुलाते हैं सब लोग, क्या बात है.
yeah, but it
And I
suits
don't
you.
know
It goes
why.
with you. Like the minute we
It's just
said
a 3-letter word.
yeah, yeah.
It's not even 4.
And the face of Schweppes Indian tonic. That's right, wasn't it?
It was.
Any other
It was.
products that you were modeling for?
Yeah, and Anuta's Ghee de de, Tata ki chai de de. So I was the brand ambassador for Tata Tea.
Fantastic.
I also endorsed a condom called
Uh-huh.
Kama Sutra condom. तो उसमें मेरा ये था कि क्योंकि मैं सोशल वर्कर थी कि लोगों को just to create an awareness that have safe sex.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Have safe sex.
Okay, yeah.
And also on the same hand control the population, the rising
Yes.
population of India.
I understand that.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
Now you did Master of Social Worker (MSW), right?
yeah, I did MSW. Yeah,
Is that a graduation or is that
it's a master's, but I mean to the surprise of everyone. उसी समय
जी
ये आपको एक और मैं बात बताऊं.
जी
उसी समय में मेरे पास आया कि आप मिस इंडिया कॉन्टेस्ट ज्वाइन कर लीजिए. एंड आई सेड कि आई डोंट हैव द टाइम. तो बोले नहीं नहीं, आप बिल्कुल आपको करना है, आपको जरूर आप विन करेंगी. तो मैंने कहा कि कहते नहीं पर आप, तो आई वी केप्ट ऑन आर्ग्यूइंग अबाउट इट. तो उन्होंने कहा कि फाइनली, क्योंकि मैं मना करती रही, तो फाइनली उन्होंने कहा कि आप एक बात बताएं कि आपको क्यों नहीं करना है.
ओह ओके.
तो मैंने कहा कि मुझे नहीं करना है मिस वर्ल्ड या मिस इंडिया, क्योंकि वाकई में मैं वहां स्टेज पे चलूं और कहूँ मैं सबसे सुंदर लड़की हूँ, और जो मेरी बाकी फ्रेंड्स हैं सारी, वो बेचारी वहां खड़ी रह जाए, मैं टॉप करके मेरे को क्राउन पहनाया जाए. It's so insensitive to the other girls.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what I
that was
felt.
your opinion, I would
That's
say.
how I was getting into social work, to work for the people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you were born in New Delhi, just like King Khan.
Right.
And it was his birthday yesterday, by the way. You can sing happy birthday to
Wow,
King Khan.
happy birthday, Shahrukh. Yeah. Yeah, wow.
And do you meet him often in Mumbai?
He is like my neighbor. No, I haven't been in Mumbai for a long time, but yeah, he's my neighbor in Mumbai now.
In Bandra, yeah?
Bandra.
Good old Bandra.
Yeah.
That's right. And how did you come to do Aashiqui? Because I don't think you went for any screen test or anything like
Well,
that.
I mean, actually, to let you know the fact,
Yeah.
मैं बचपन से, मतलब मैंने पहला प्ले
जी.
तब मैं 7th grade में थी जब मैंने पहला प्ले किया था. And that was a Greek monologue, and It was a 14 sheet monologue. उसमें क्या होता है कि एक कैरेक्टर कोई हाइड्रोसस या क्या आता है और एक क्वेश्चन
जी,
वो पूछता है,
जी,
व्हाट इज लाइफ या समथिंग लाइक दैट.
yeah,
एंड देन Oedipus, the guy I play,
yes,
replies,
okay.
and he takes 14 sheets to reply to him. So it was 14 sheets, and I was chosen for that. And then I did plays. I directed and acted in a play by the time I was in eighth grade.
This was all in New
बचपन
Delhi,
से I've been acting, yeah.
all in New Delhi
Yeah, all
until
in New
your
Delhi, all
education.
in Delhi, all in Delhi, and then I got when I was in college, I started doing plays on in Kamani Theatre, and I
Did
was taken
you?
everywhere. Yeah, so
And you were a gold medalist in sociology through your
yeah, that
uni.
too, that too. I
Wow.
mean, yeah.
See, not just a pretty face, I mean, she's so intelligent. And 1990 में जब आशिकी इन्होंने की, उसके बाद a spate of films. By the way, who remembered you is Ranjit, who did Ghazab Tamasha.
Right.
The villain himself, he had done Ghazab Tamasha, the film, and you were in that film,
And that was such a nice film. पर
wasn't it?
उसकी marketing ठीक नहीं हुई.
Marketing ठीक नहीं
हाँ,
हुई
it
थी.
was a gorgeous film.
And he had a role of Ganga. Just reminding
Ganga,
people.
right. And Ganga is a servant.
Okay.
I played the role of a servant, yeah.
And I sang a song for जिस देश में गंगा रहता है.
जिस देश में गंगा रहती है ना रहता है.
But the
Poor
film I
Ganga,
sang,
you can't change the
no,
sex of
Govinda,
Ganga.
Govinda, he acted in
No,
जिस देश में गंगा
but
रहता है.
रहता नहीं है, रहती है.
But his name was Ganga in that film.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Anyway, so you went into after a spate of films after Ashiki,
Yeah,
you went for yoga to the
right,
Bihar School of Yoga, right?
right. I went to, yeah.
How was the experience?
I mean, that was it. Just transformed me. मतलब,
Life-changing moment.
it was a life-changing experience because first of all, I learned about my human body and human mind,
Okay.
which is not taught in our biology and which is not taught in education.
Okay.
Education.
I see.
And I was like you rightly said, I was a topper and I was a medalist and everything.
Yeah.
And तो वहाँ जो हेड थे वहाँ के
हाँ.
वो परमहंस
जी.
योगी थे.
जी.
तो वो आए मेरे पास एक दिन, उन्होंने मुझसे पूछा कि अनु क्लासेस चालू हो गई हैं, तो तुमको क्या लगता है कि तुम कितना जानती हो जो क्लास हो रही है उसमें.
अच्छा.
तो मैंने उनसे कहा कि मुझे पहली दफा लगता है कि मैं कुछ नहीं जानती, क्योंकि मुझे बिल्कुल आइडिया नहीं है कि दिमाग कैसे काम करता है, दिमाग की डिफरेंट लेयर्स जो मैं सीख रही थी
जी.
वो क्या हैं, मतलब आइडिया ही नहीं है. वी जस्ट नो पीपल गेट डिप्रेस्ड, पीपल गेट एंग्शियस, बट हमको हमको लगता रहे उसके लाइफ में ऐसा हो गया, हार्ट ब्रेक हो गया, उसकी जॉब चली गई, तो वी थिंक ऑफ एक्सटर्नल
जी.
रीजंस
जी.
व्हाई पीपल गो हैव मेंटल प्रॉब्लम्स.
Yes.
बट देयर इज सो मच विद इन द माइंड. माइंड जो है वो जो है पूरा एक एक इट इज अ कॉम्प्लेक्स स्ट्रक्चर
Yes.
जहाँ पे इतनी सारे फंक्शनैलिटीज का चालू है.
जी.
ये सब योगा से मैंने सीखे, मुझे पता ही नहीं था पहले.
So let me tell the viewers here. Uh, if I was to describe Anu Aggarwal in one sentence, I would say from self-made to self-healed. अभी self-made से self-healed अगर मैं आपको explain करूं तो 1990 के बाद after a spate of films she went to this yoga Bihar School of Yoga. She went back to Mumbai and packed up her bags because she wanted to go back, and she got involved in an accident, after which there was the healing process. Now you're going to tell us all about that.
No, the thing is that at that time I had studied it. I topped that place also
Yes.
I had passed in, I'd certified in yoga.
Yeah.
I passed in flying colors. I again topped it again, and I also did karma yoga there. Karma yoga का मतलब होता है कि selfless action. So I did a lot of karma yoga. Of course, you don't get paid. You don't do it for uh, achieving anything else, but just people's welfare.
I see.
So that was okay because I had already social work was the beginning already for me.
Yes.
तो वो सब हुआ, and वहाँ गुरुजी ने कहा कि आप में तो सन्यासी की प्रवृत्ति है. I said, वो कौन सी प्रवृत्ति है?
That's what.
You know, I'm a sex bomb. That's what the media says. I don't say it. The media says it. You know, and I'm like, you know, I swing both. She swings both ways, and she's, you know, she's a self, she's a free spirited girl, and you know, etc. etc. पता नहीं कितने सारे labels मुझे मिले हुए थे.
जी.
And I said, I'm all that. Sannyasi? Are you crazy? I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not a sannyasi.
Yeah.
And he said, no, you are a sannyasi. Because top में, one example I'll tell you कि आप जब बिल्कुल top में थी,
जी.
आप वो सब छोड़ के आप योग में आ गए,
True.
right?
True.
So you are a cover girl,
True.
and you left that status to come to an Indian village
कमाल है.
and live in a dormitory.
कमाल है.
अपनी beautiful, you know,
Yes.
star, you know,
Yeah. Who
queen
would do that?
house by
Yes.
the sea facing, you know, with so many bedrooms and etc. वो सब ताला उसमें लगा के
Wow.
you come here. So it shows.
बड़ा
There's
त्याग.
that. So I came back and you know and I said, okay, I'm going to pack my bags. I got
Yeah.
very motivated. I said,
Yes.
yeah, okay, fine, yes, मैं बिल्कुल सेवा करूंगी लोगों
जी.
की और
जी.
उनको सिखाऊंगी और ये वो.
जी.
और मैं वापस आई
जी.
and I just had this accident, right? And I will tell you, उस समय,
Yeah.
one of the biggest things I realized कि हर कुछ जो लाइफ में होता है ना, that is perfect at the time it happens. क्योंकि इसमें मेरी perfect क्यों? Because जो सब मैंने पढ़ाई करी थी, it was, you know, it's like education कि आपने books पढ़ ली और लोगों के quotes पढ़े और आपने, that's how you know it. That's your education, right?
Okay.
But now, because my body got broken,
Yeah.
my mind got broken.
Mm-hmm.
Now सारी मेरी, because जो मैंने पढ़ाई की थी, वो now I became like the teacher became her own mentor. And
Oh.
I started to make programs of healing myself
Okay.
mentally and physically.
Okay.
So it was really like going to the next level.
Yeah. 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 So that's what you meant by self-made
Yeah.
to self-healed.
Yeah.
How bad was this accident?
It was, I died. I died. I for 2 minutes I was gone. I was like I had lost my breath, and they didn't expect कि मैं वापस आऊंगी.
What do you mean a
And
coma?
no, कोमा तो बाद में आया. पहले जब मैं हॉस्पिटल पहुंची,
जी.
so my body and I was bleeding. There was blood, and my body was broken,
So sorry.
and I couldn't breathe. So
Okay.
the doctor said she's going to die. Because you lose your breath, तो उसका मतलब तो सांस गई तो जीवन गया ना.
जी. जी.
And they had to pump breath back into me. I lost my breath. I went off for 2 minutes. I was gone. And then I came back, and then I entered a coma.
Okay.
So it was a very hard time. I mean, medically,
I can imagine.
it's the hardest time.
I can imagine that. Now, tell us about the Anu Aggarwal Foundation for Mental Health.
You know, the main thing is that we just, first of all, okay, I'll give you a quote.
Yeah.
I came from joy. It is joy I live in. I will dissolve in joy. This is a quote from Upanishads,
Okay.
which says, Ki all the joy, the happiness,
Yes.
I'm coming from there.
Yeah.
Each one of us.
And I will dissolve in joy.
And we forget it.
Yeah.
Because the hardships of life
Yeah.
make us forget who we really are.
Mm-hmm.
And through this accident,
Yes.
I came back to, because सारा जब शरीर टूट गया, I came back to my spirit.
Okay.
And I was in pure joy. जब मेरा शरीर पैरालाइज पड़ा हुआ था, जबकि मेरा, you know, fractures and bedridden state, the body hardly moved. I was living outside the body, and I was in pure joy. And that's how I knew this is real.
You're getting me
This
teary,
is
you know.
real. There's
Really.
not just some quotes from Upanishad and this and
No,
that.
no,
So
no.
each one of us has that. And now it's my mission
What is your
to
mission?
awaken people
Yeah.
to find their inner joy. Because
Okay.
once they find that,
Yeah.
all this, the external problems of stress,
Yes.
anxiety,
Yes.
all these will go away.
So you're working for upliftment of
I'm
society.
definitely working for people, not just what is upliftment? It's not like, I'll be higher than where I am.
Ji.
I am working for people to live their highest potential. We are not living our highest potential. We actually have so much within us, which
Yes.
we don't know we do.
Yeah.
So my idea is to bring awareness to people and then to teach them techniques of achieving that goal.
So where is your
I'm writing a
station?
book on it, by the way, now.
Where is the station? I mean, where are your headquarters? Where do you operate from?
So a lot of it is online now. I mean,
Online.
before COVID, I used to personally go to the slums a lot, and because my first thing was that
Mm-hmm.
children are tomorrow's adults,
Yes.
and plus children's minds are so open.
Yeah.
If they can relate with you, then it's very easy to teach them,
I see.
because adults have doubts
Obviously.
and they have questions, but
Yes.
children don't have them. If they relate with you, then they go all out and all the way, and they learn. You will see photos. I have pictures of slum children in Dharavi. I have a project going on in Dharavi with slum children, and I have a picture after a class of all of these children laughing,
Oh.
right? And everyone who sees that picture, he says, Anu, please झूठ मत बोलो, ये slum children नहीं है, ये अच्छे घरों के बच्चे हैं. मैंने कहा, बच्चे तो बच्चे होते हैं ना,
बच्चे बच्चे हाँ.
ये स्लम बच्चे क्या होते हैं?
Hmm.
इनको आप अच्छे कपड़े पहना दीजिए, they will be top class, because they are depressed and they have that look.
Yes.
That's why you know they are slum children.
Yeah.
Otherwise, children are children. You make them happy, they will all jump and laugh.
So now tell me, I mean, we went into quite a heavy talk there. Now get onto a little bit lighter side and ask you, do you miss your acting?
That's why I'm getting back into acting.
You are. Tell us about it.
Nothing. I mean, I have just opened up,
Mm-hmm.
and I started, talking to people, doing interviews, etc.
Yes.
And I'm also looking at what is available.
Yes.
And my thing is, it's always been like this. I want to give my best to the public.
Yes.
I feel responsible,
That's so sweet
as
of you. Yes.
I'm an actor. का मतलब ये नहीं है कि मुझे सिर्फ स्टार बनना है.
जी.
मेरा ये है कि एक्टर में क्या क्या ऐसी चीजें हैं जो मैं लोगों तक पहुंचा सकती हूँ.
जी. जी.
To make them like Aashiqui, for instance.
Yes.
It brought about so much love.
Yeah. Dear.
Do you know how many people की शादी हो गई after Aashiqui? I still get people sending me messages and emails saying कि I was dating this girl और पक्का नहीं था कि करूँगा कि नहीं शादी.
33 साल हो गए. I mean, 33 years. They probably get grandchildren now.
और मैंने आशिकी देखी, मैंने अगले दिन शादी कर ली. So I mean, it's
so
what an impact.
What an
love
impact.
makes life live, and that's me.
Yes.
That's my thing, even with the people today.
Yes.
That how can I give them that love?
So you will be back into your acting now. You will be acting on the big screen.
Yes, I will. I will.
Wow, that's wonderful to know. Now, she made me laugh off screen. We were just generally talking, and when she said, I said, your Aashiqui songs, do you remember all of them? She said, I use one of my songs for my yoga. Now, what song is that? What song is that?
सांसों की जरूरत है जैसे, सांसों की जरूरत है जैसे, जिंदगी के लिए. That's it. So, it's सांसों की जरूरत. I know you think that.
बस एक सनम चाहिए
Aashiqui
आशिकी के
ke. So the
लिए
thing is that, so when I first, just after Aashiqui, I learned meditation.
जी
So सांसों की the first thing I learned was
yeah
breath awareness, right?
mm.
So I was like, ये तो बड़ा मुश्किल है, 6 घंटे बैठ के सांस देखते रहो, कुछ करने को नहीं है. What is this kind of, what is meditation? I don't think I'm cut out for meditation.
okay
I'm going home,
that was your initial
and
reaction
and and then I started like remembering this. So I said like, अच्छा सांस अंदर जा रहा है, बाहर आ रहा है,
हाँ
right?
हाँ
And I'm like, oh God, how boring is that? I mean, and then I say, okay, इसमें मुझे याद है, सांसों की जरूरत है, जैसे I keep singing that song. I keep singing. I said, now it becomes musical. It was like that's how I learned meditation.
you're so humorous and she told us she went for a meal. She loves London. No, you love London,
I
don't you?
love London. I
Yeah,
love London. And I was just, I was at Wembley.
yeah.
I was at Wembley because, so there's this Women's Economic Forum,
Mhm.
which is, which of course, again, there are a lot of heads of NGOs and, and finance and economists and everything. And they're all coming together to do good things to the world, and make this world a better place.
Yes.
And they invited me
Great.
to give a talk on mental health
What an
because
honor.
yeah, it's complete honor.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
complete
yeah,
honor.
yeah.
And I told them that. I said, like, the first thing I told them is I'm
Yes.
so glad that it's not like by some filmy thing that was calling me. I'm not saying I have nothing against that, but the fact that I mean, I'm being called as the director of my foundation and to give a talk on mental health, and
Yes.
I really, I mean, that's such an honor. So anyhow, that was in Wembley.
Yeah.
And I'm like entering Wembley Park, and then I was just staying in a hotel there, and I was checking into this, and suddenly I remember, I said, "Oh my God, Wembley! I was here doing a show just after Aashiqui
Mm. Mm.
in 1991,
1991.
and it was madness. How
Yeah.
many people were there, and everyone screaming, "Anu, Anu!"
Five bodyguards.
There's 5 bodyguards. That's like big, hefty black bodyguards, and it's just like there were people all over trying to break in the gates, and there was like cops, and inside the theater, So I come on stage for this shoot. We are going to Rahul and I are going to sing a song, and before I could even step on the stage, there were like thousands of people who were sitting inside. I know, and I was like, "Oh my God,
What a
wow!"
moment.
I was overwhelmed.
What
I
a
was so
prize moment.
overwhelmed,
What a prize moment.
yeah. So, and now I'm giving a talk there. I mean, it's
Yeah.
so I have a connection.
Feels good. Feels good.
I have a connection with London
Yes.
and with Wembley.
We are so happy on Lyca YouTube channel to get you connected with our viewers.
Yeah,
It's so
I think that's a
wonderful.
great idea.
And
Yeah.
she went to a restaurant and there was a dessert that she described, or the waiter described, and guess kya nikla? What was the description?
It was cinnamon infused carrot pudding.
क्या था?
गाजर का हलवा. And then by the end of it, I was laughing at it, and suddenly I finished my dinner, and this guy and the waiter, who was like who was there all along,
Yeah.
he suddenly said, "Man, who the chefs want to meet you," and I was like, yeah, sure. I mean, I will compliment them. The food is so nice,
Yeah.
and especially that the carrot pudding, and like all the chefs came up and they want to take pictures with me,
So
and
sweet.
and I was like, oh God, in the morning I was doing this. It is this whole talk on mental health,
Yes.
and then the evening I come there and I was like,
Yes.
oh God, it's like living two lives in one. Like it's so exciting.
I read about you, and it said that you're a motivational TED featured speaker. And today I believe it because after talking to you, you really are a motivational
You're motivated. Are you motivated? Are you?
Anu, such a pleasure.
Thank you so
I
much.
hope you enjoyed us
Thanks
as
a
much
lot.
as we enjoyed you.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.